Greetings again, teammates. Welcome to this episode of the LDHR Toolman. As you know, the staff development cycle provides for 3 focused conversations to help transform your team's effectiveness and engagement in mission. For our time today, we'll be focusing on how we can effectively implement the mid-year Refine conversation. This conversation helps increase achievement of key ministry objectives and personal growth goals by tracking measurable goals, celebrating progress made, identifying problems early, and making quick adjustments to stay on track. The Position Focus Refine form is used to help evaluate and track the progress. Today we'll walk through the process to understand the flow and learn some skills for the Refine conversation. At mid-year of a ministry cycle, the team leader initiates with the team member to set up the Refine conversation. In preparation for the conversation, the team member fills up the Position Focus Refine form, and the team leader reviews the team member's position focus and comes prepared to discuss how he or she views the team member's progress. Let's take a look at a sample form and some skills needed for the conversation. This is the completed Position Focus Refine form that team member John filled out before the conversation. The items in the first column come directly from the first column of the Position Focus form. During the conversation, John shares his prepared answers for columns 2 and 3, and I, his team leader, will want to coach him through the process by listening carefully and asking clarifying questions. Now we see that John's making good progress on his first item. He now has 6 disciples who are moving nicely toward the goal of being Christ-centered multiplying disciples. So I want to encourage him and celebrate his progress. But since his progress on item 2 is much lower than his goal, I want to ask questions to help him explore the reasons. I may ask something like, "Why do you think the results came out this way?" Well, John's answer indicates that he's mainly doing random evangelism and faces 3 key issues. 1, he's really uncomfortable doing random evangelism. 2, it's very difficult to find someone to share with. And 3, most responses are fairly negative. As we explore solutions, he indicates that he feels that 8 evangelistic contacts per week is still a good goal. But to reach that goal, some changes are going to need to be made. His idea is to deal with the issue of his motivation and find more effective methods of doing random evangelism. Well, I feel that this may help, but it doesn't really address the fundamental issues related to his dependence on random evangelism. So I want to ask questions to help expand his thinking and explore other options. I might ask something like, "What could you do that would resolve the 3 issues you brought up earlier?" Well, he suggests ideas related to filtering out interested contacts. So I ask, what are some ways you can filter your evangelistic contacts to identify those who are already interested? Well, we might brainstorm a few ideas here, but I ask him to add that to his action point with an assignment to come up with a filtered evangelism plan by March 20th. Okay, for time's sake, we'll have to stop here. But we would continue to use the same method for the remaining 2 or 3 key ministry objectives, and both the personal development plan and key developmental assignment goals. Well, I trust this has been helpful. For more information, please explore the Toolkit site. I encourage you to prepare for a Refine conversation and practice coaching someone on your team using the Position Focus Refine conversation sheet. Until next time, this is the LDHR Toolman. Enjoy using your LDHR tools.